With a lot of the first reviews for Terminator Dark Fate hitting online and the film opening up in theaters next weekend, now the publicity tour is starting for the film and we're getting some more interviews from the cast and James Cameron. Now specifically with this video we're going to be talking about James Cameron's comments on where the sequels for Dark Fate could go. So minor spoilers, he doesn't really break anything in the movie, but he does talk about the ideas and stuff that does happen in Dark Fate where it could go next. So Cameron sat down in a group interview with Colldier and he was asked about where the next movies could go following Dark Fate, to which he replied, "I feel like one of my major motivations on this film, or coming back to the hopefully franchise, was to explore the human relationship with artificial intelligence. I don't feel like we did that in Dark Fate. I feel like that we set the stage, or we set the table for that exploration, and that exploration would take place in a second and a third film. And we know exactly where we're going to take that idea. What we wanted to get in this first movie was this idea that is just going to keep happening. The names will change, but the basic conflict is going to continue to take place until it gets resolved one way or the other. And so I believe we've set the table, and if, like I said, and if we get the opportunity, we know where to take the story so that it doesn't become, I think you start simple and then you elaborate, and then you can elaborate over a series of films. If they're made by the same people with the same intentions and the same philosophy, then there can be kind of a story arc across multiple films. But that said, I think Dark Fate stands alone as a pretty good one-time story. Now, following up on those comments, Cameron did say that it's important with these kind of movies to kind of plot out where you're going to be going next, even if you don't actually get to make those second or third movies, because it's important to have an overarching plan so you don't put yourself into a corner with the first one. So Terminator Dark Fate was currently tracking to open around 40 million, and with all the positive buzz, it could actually end up being higher than that, but we'll just have to wait and see how audiences react to the movie. I personally enjoyed it and I actually do want to see where they're going to go next with it, and I kind of can see exactly where he's coming from in the fact that Dark Fate doesn't really explore what he talked about, but it definitely sets the table for more sequels. So drop your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you guys think about his ideas for where the Dark Fate sequels could go in exploring the idea of human relationships with artificial intelligence, and how that could connect to a modern day Terminator storyline? For all things Terminator and the latest in pop culture, be sure to subscribe to HN Entertainment.